Nataly Kokhanaya and I'm director at BSM Crew Service Center, St. Petersburg. After graduation from a local technical university, I looked for a job. Unfortunately, at that time, there were not so many openings for my particular qualification, as I am an engineer, so I considered different opportunities. Just by chance, I was invited for an interview by the company for which I am working now. It was BSM. It was in July 2001. The essential requirement for the applicants was a good command of the English language. I was offered a position of the secretary. However, after 2 weeks' time, the English language inspector quitted and I took over the role. Over time, new technical facilities for testing became available and my position lost its relevance. I therefore became assistant to the fleet personnel officer. After 10 years of good service, I got a promotion to senior fleet personnel officer. After having been with BSM for 13 years, I left to work with another company, where I was promoted to director. Tell the truth, I don't think the shipping world is still a male-dominated industry. Nowadays, all companies are aspiring to gender equality in terms of professional activities. Everyone, regardless of their sex, can and is entitled to work both ashore and at sea. I believe a woman can succeed in shipping and can become either a chief engineer or a master. It's rather person-specific thing, whether or not you achieve a good reputation in our industry. It depends on how long you have been working for the company, how you build up relationship with partners, co-workers, seafarers. Climbing the career ladder was not so difficult for me, but rather a pleasure, as the seafarers knew and respected me. Our company has been working with all types of vessels. Back then, I was one of the first women working with a tanker fleet. We learned unassisted from books, using whatever materials was available to us. It was learning by doing. Therefore, my entire career was essentially drawing upon the desire and ability to learn. I have been on interpersonal communication and finding solutions in seemingly hopeless situations. The primary achievement is my reputation. I'm known and respected by our seafarers. They can rely on me. BSM has a very good reputation, which is based on our entire team. My motto is do it well or don't do it at all. I'm always trying to understand a person, his or her problems, and offer my help. Everyone should be able to do the best job possible. Shipping is a very labor-intensive business, calling for a good deal of patience, commitment, and responsibility for the seafarers we employ. I'm always enjoying being helpful. I know seafarers, families. They used to share their news and their stories with me. Over the years, I've been aware of whatever good or bad things are happening in their lives. I truly want to find employment for each one of them and help. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. I think it works especially for women. I do not see anything out of the ordinary about a woman in shipping. If one is interested and willing, everything is possible. It's the fact there are now training facilities in Russia preparing recruitment specialists, particularly in crewing. We learned on our own back then, but now the graduates received support in building up their careers. drawing on our experience. Another important aspect is also that for a productive and comfortable atmosphere at work, as well as the success of the office in general, and especially for women in charge, it's quite important to have a good team around you. Luckily, during my experience of many years, I have been surrounded and supported by good and professional team players at all times, to whom I'm very thankful. I appreciate their everyday help and support, because as the saying goes, one in the field, but without shield.